Good morning, Facebook. Here today we're looking at Psalms chapter 49, looking at verses 10 through 12. And now you see here, the psalmist here, he's speaking about the half of those who are trusting in their wealth. All those who trust in themselves over trusting in the one true God. All those who trust in their own strength and what they can do, rather than what God has already done in their lives multiple times throughout their lives. You see what he says here in verse 10 regarding not just the wealthy, not just those who are turning from God, but also his children, also those who trust in God. He's saying here in this one single verse, we all have one thing in common. Despite where our faith lies, despite the fact we trust the Lord or we trust in ourselves, one day we will breathe our last breath. One day we will lay in that ground and we will be nothing. All that wealth we have, all that trust we have in ourselves, all that emphasis we place on what's in our lives and who's in our lives, one day it will come to mean nothing. And the only thing that we will have to look forward to at that point is we will stand in the presence of Jesus Christ. We will stand before his throne where we will give an account of our lives. We will give an account of whether our faith was in his finished work or our faith was based on what we could do, how we could handle ourselves, the strength that we had to overcome the obstacles in this life. And you see what he's saying in verse 11. What's the point? What is the point of going through that mindset? What is the point of going through that struggle, of saying to yourself, I got this, trusting so much not only in your riches but your own ability? Because each and every time it may feel good for a season, but long scale it's going to end up, it's going to fail, it's going to destroy you, it's going to make you bitter, it's going to steal away all joy from your heart. Every ounce of peace that you have is now dictated on what you can do. And you see, that's going to feel great as long as you have the strength and the ability to get that task done. But you see, the minute you don't have the strength, the minute you can't see done what you want done, you see how your peace starts to deplete. You see how now you're left with bitterness and anger. And you see the reason for that is because you never trusted in God, the one who has the true strength to get you out of this. You trusted solely in yourself. And you see the result. The result is one who trusts in himself is the fact that they are miserable. They're bitter. Their peace depends on themselves. And it's so easily fluctuated based on the situations they go through. Whereas a child of God, when his peace is solely set on Jesus Christ and what he's already done on that cross, you see we have the peace to make it through everything. But as Christians, we start our day, examine our hearts. Where do we find our comfort? In what we've done? And what Jesus Christ has done on that day when we stand before that